Okay, I'm doing another review of another Sea Level Brewery beer from Port Williams, Nova Scotia. This is the Blue Heron Extra Special Bitter. I'm a little confused as to whether this is the actual dry hopped version or the wet hopped version, because they have a specialty version that's wet hopped. It says here Harvest Edition wet hopped on the sticker up here, but down here the sticker says it's the dry hop version. We noted in a previous review that there's a little bit of inconsistency between some of what's on their labels. Like again, down here it says 650 milliliters. So this label was made for their regular bottles in mind, right? But they got it on a growler. I'm betting this is the Harvest Edition, so that's really cool. I'll read the description for the regular beer, because there's only a couple differences, I guess, between that and this one. So it says here, Blue Heron Extra Special Bitter, inspired by the Blue Heron on our Tuttle River. This extra special bitter is full of flavor, from its signature smooth maltiness to the complex hop flavors and aromas, through the use of 4 different hops and dry hopped in a serving tank, 5.5%. Now it says here on the Harvest Edition sticker that it's wet hopped with Fuggles and Cascade from Sea Level's hop farm. So who knows? Should probably be able to tell. Usually with a dry hopped beer, you get a more like robust, full hop flavor. Like it's a very, it brings out a lot more hop flavor and character while dialing down the bitterness. But if it's a wet hopped beer, you're actually getting the hops fresh at their peak, so you're getting more of the actual bitterness and basically a sharpness in the flavor. So we'll see which is which here when we come back. So as you can see, it's got a really nice one finger head or so. Looks like a Fuller's ESB, Propeller's ESB. Looks like any classic style ESB that was started by Fuller's. Basically, that's where the actual name of the style came from, because there was a English bitter that just, you know, basically had a little extra flavor. That's basically what it is. And basically it looks beautiful. It looks like a perfect British bitter right there. Nice foamy head, lingers on for quite a while. Leaves some nice lacing as you go down the drink. The color basically really dark amber red to mahogany, so that fits right into it. So we'll go right to the aroma now. Yeah, it smells just like Fuller's, although a bit sharper. More bitterness comes out in the smell. Well, basically more hops. You can smell more of the hops. Very piney, sort of semi-resiny kind of pine hop smell. A little bit of earthiness in there too. So it's bringing in that British, that sort of classic British hop smell. As you can see, the head is one of those ones that like sort of leaves like a root beer float kind of island forming in the middle there. So we'll go right to the taste now. That's an awesome beer. It's a perfect representation of the style, how I understand the style to be. It's a bit more hoppy than Fuller's version. The hoppiness is a bit sharper, and that's to be expected with the wet hopping. So you get that sort of piney flavor coming out, and it sits in the back of your throat, and it lingers on and on and on. It's really, really nice. Nice semi-sharp, but at the same time subtle, lingering bitterness. The body is about semi-medium mouthfeel. And it's just got this like really nice, pretty much full character malt thing going on. You get sort of the usual suspects, the sort of toffee and caramel maltiness that you come to expect, but also you get this fruitiness, this sweet sort of fruitiness, dark fruit sort of flavors that jump out at you. They balance the hops perfectly. Even with the hops upped a bit here, it's still a really good balance. Really smooth transition from start to finish. That's great. That's a world-class beer. It's amazing. Like I said, Sea Level is basically the entire brewery is basically in a closet. It's so damn small, but they just make such great beers. And this one here is a bit more. It's a bit more showy than their other beers. The Mojo Rojo Red, their Port in the Storm Porter, and their Heather Ale that we had. The flavors were a bit more subdued. They were more designed around something you want to eat fish and chips with at a pub. Very much more in the classic British style. This is still pretty much there, but like I said, the hops is a bit more aggressive. The maltiness comes out a bit more than in, say, Fuller's ESB. And it's just great overall. It's a great beer. It even looks great. Everything from its presentation right down to its taste. There's absolutely no off notes, nothing to complain about at all. Even the alcohol is right around where you want it for an ESB, somewhere around between 5.2 to 5.9ish, something like that. It's that transition beer between basically a classic British bitter and a pale ale or IPA. It's that real transitional beer, and it's wonderful. I'm actually gonna give this a 5 out of 5. It's one of my new favorites. It's that damn good. It is really that damn good. I really love it. Not sure, I'll have to check. I think I might have just given this a higher rating than Fuller's ESB. If that's the case, wow. This beer knocks my socks off, ladies and germs. So, yeah, that's about all I can say about it. I'll see you later. 5 out of 5. Blue Heron. Extra special bitter. Sea Level Brewery. Catch you guys later.